Let's go get her package.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground.
Hi guys, I'm Rhonda. Welcome back to A Shed Instead. Today I'm going to do just a small little project, something temporary on top of something temporary to hopefully make it work and look better. Is her package here? Let's go see. Let's go get her package. I'd like to say I don't know why he thinks every package is for him. But of course I do know why. Because a lot of packages are for him. Are you going to help open it? Oh my goodness. Captain Chaos, please. What is it? What did we get? This is not for you though. This one is not for you. Can I ask you a question? Can you sit? It's a good boy, sit. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's not, still not for you. Oh my goodness. Can I ask you another question? Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. Good boy, sit. Okay. This is for me, and you can have that for a minute. Let's go get it done. Okay, so what I bought was some contact paper, super cheap. So I can put on these plywood counters, and it comes in all different kinds of colors and patterns, of course. So I got the one that I think is what I want my real countertops to look like when I get them. A trial run, so to speak. I really love the white and gray marble. So let's see how it works. Okay, so we'll see how much difference it makes. It's got to look different. Hopefully. It'll be nice and easy to wipe off the counter when I'm done. The temporary counter. I got it off of Amazon. It was like 24 bucks, I think. And it's not going to cover all the way to the back to the wall. It's like 17 or 18 inches, and that plywood's 2 foot deep from the front of the counter back to the wall. So it's not going to cover all the way back, which is fine. You know, I don't use that back part all the time anyways. I'm really just concerned with being able to wipe the front part of the counter and have it a little bit cleaner. It's also not going to be super duper flat. I'm going to flatten it out with my handy dandy squeegee as best as I can, but because the plywood's rough, this is going to be a little rough too, but still should be able to wipe it and keep it cleaner than you can plywood. It's kind of thick, not super thick, but it is glossy, so it would be super duper wipeable. Let's see how it works. You're being so good now. Are you wondering what I'm doing? Fixing to find out. Okay. Here we go. This one is 15 1/4 inches wide. I want it to hang over just a little bit on each side to sort of wrap it around. So let's go like 15 1/2, 15 3/4, something like that. Oh, nice. It's got lines on the other side. That should make it easy. Should, she famously says. All right. Easy peasy. So for the fun part, got to stick it on there and get any bubbles out. I want it to stick over on the front a little bit too, if I can. All right, that's a little helpful. it to hang over on the front a little so I can wrap that. Around. It may be smoother on top than I thought it would, just because this, I think this is vinyl, because it's fairly thick. Given what it is, it's fairly thick. All right, now I get the backing off of this. Of course, I'm starting with the smallest counter, so I can figure stuff out as I go. Also, how well is it gonna stick? We will find out. Okay. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid, so to speak, and do it. I don't know if it's gonna stick on the end. Maybe once I squeegee it down. Reese, you're not helping, honey. All right, fold these edges. I don't know that it's going to stick on the edges. It doesn't feel like it. Maybe if I squeegee the edges down, it will. Or not. You're not helping. So it looks like the edges may stick if I can squeegee them down enough. It won't stick by just pressing it. So let's try that. No, I don't think that's going to work. Well, maybe. You just have to keep squeegeeing it. Squeegeeing. Is that a word? I feel like it just wants to come up. Reese, you can't eat the backing paper, sir. Little garbage disposal. Yeah, it doesn't want to stick on the edges. I'm going to have to cut that off. Okay, so maybe I don't have to cut it off because it's going to go under this cooktop anyways. Maybe it'll just help with keeping the area clean, let's hope. More squeegee, more squeegee, more squeegee. Wrinkle there. I think the next one I'm just going to cut to size and not worry about an overhang. That seems to be a problem. It's a nice idea to wrap it around. That's the plywood underneath. I thought I had a wrinkle. Well, I do kind of have a wrinkle, but it's not because of me, amazingly. It's because of the plywood itself under there. So, that's set in place. I mean, not too bad. It's meant to be a cheap temporary solution anyways. It's definitely wipeable where that plywood is not. I can see being able to keep this clean in the case of spills or such. All right, I'm just going to cut this next one to size and not worry about wrapping it. It'll be easier and it'll look better. Because this front, no matter how much I squeegeed it, does not want to stick. I'm going to end up cutting that off. So have you decided not to help after all? Silly. $42. It's going to make it an even 42 and try not to wrap anything. Okay, next one. Laid out and ready to go. So I am doing this. Thank you all for being here. I've missed you guys. And I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope y'all ate too much and had a really good nap. Whew. All right. Where's my squeegee? Here we go. Nope, big old wrinkle. Don't do that. That wasn't the plywood. That was me. Okay, that's better. Where'd that dust come from? Everywhere. It's so dusty here. Reese, are you helping, not helping? Always makes it nice when you can lift it up and give it another go. One positive thing about contact paper. Okay, as long as that sticks, it's definitely going to be cleanable. Because now I have to be so careful with anything. If I spill something on here and it gets into that plywood, that's it. There's no second chance. Okay, I had to move my little oven out of the way. A little 12-in-1. Set that on there. That should work. By the way, my little 12-in-1, I cooked a bunch of bacon in it when I first got it to show y'all. 33 inches. And never got back to it to say anything else. And I gotta say, I baked for Thanksgiving in there a gingerbread cake and some cookies. I use it a lot, actually. I use it all the time, and it works great. Okay, this one I brought up above the one below so I can try and make sure this end sort of folds into the next piece. Hopefully that will work. Not really a wraparound. But once the two pieces are put together, then hopefully it will look okay. This is a busy, work area when I'm cooking with the oven here and the can opener and the toaster and the cooktop and everything else. Unlike where I started on that small side, it's not a busy end at all. It's over just a little bit. Okay. Let's just go for it. Y'all, I'm a mess trying to do anything. I spend forever researching how I need to do it. And then buy the materials, make sure I have the tools, get started on it, and then I get impatient. I tend to run through it too quickly. Luckily, this is something that can be done quickly. And hopefully when these two pieces go together, this end will just sort of fold together. Not really. Yeah, I should have hung it over more if I was... Oh, that actually looks kind of good. Let's just squeegee that together. Okay. Accidental making it work. Okay. Oh my goodness, did I forget what time it is? Do you know what time it is, Reese? Is it time for your lunch, hungry? Good boy. Let's get your lunch. He's still a puppy, so we're still doing 3 meals a day. Oh, good boy, Sid. Very good. Okay, while he noisily eats his lunch, you can see that I still have one drawer here that's unfinished. We had such a hard problem getting the hardware correct. Although I have to say the company was really good in sending replacement hardware. They just kept sending the wrong stuff over and over and over. And I think we finally have the right hardware now, but of course, Tyler is busy working somewhere else and hasn't had time to get over here and do it. He will, though. And by the way, a big thank you to all of you that wished Tyler a happy birthday on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was his actual birthday. I know he appreciates it, and I do too. He's just not here himself to say thank you. As you can see, I'm much more just winging it now. Remember I said I get impatient and I just want to hurry up and get it done. I wasn't lying. All right. Get this above the sink. As I was saying earlier, I hope y'all are doing well and thank you for being here. No, I haven't been around much lately, but you know, lack of funds will do that when you've got a project going on. And you don't have the money to finish it, but that's okay. I'm in no hurry. This is my forever home, so everything I get done from here on out is gravy, right? Oof, that went well. But yeah, work has been super slow. And I got really nervous about spending what money I have left. The way this economy's looking, really nervous. So, gonna do what I can do myself and save up money for the big stuff. Counters and the flooring. Obviously, it's going to be a while for the counters, or I wouldn't be doing this, right? But that's okay. I am just so thankful to be here, quite honestly. Even though it's not done, it's still mortgage free. I don't have a monthly payment. Oh, and that was a super duper primary goal when I moved in, or when I bought this place, rather. And as I get older, did not want to worry about a mortgage payment. And that part I love. So saving that money to finish it, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's just me and a dog, you know. How finished does it have to be? The grandkids come over every day after school. They actually get off the school bus here 4 days a week. Their school is 4 days a week. And they're here all day on Fridays so that Tyler and my daughter Megan can work and not have to pay for daycare. How's that for family helping out family? I think it's great. Okay. Got one big long piece left. Should have probably made that just a little bit longer so it folded around. But y'all knew this wasn't going to be perfect anyways. It's going to be nice next to the sink and not have to worry about plywood right here. But as I get closer and closer to retirement age, I figure I can't help my kids out. And what am I even doing? Mr. Man has a lot of treats, and this is why he thinks all the Amazon packages are for him. Oops, because a lot of times they are, not gonna lie. He's a little bit spoiled. Pig ears. I would really like to cut off this excess here. Tyler did this before we had, our cabinets all worked out, placement and everything. So I have this extra hanging over, which is great for counter space, but if I had a saw, I would cut that off right there. This is the one piece of plywood that he did screw down. So it's not going anywhere. I guess because it's on top of the dishwasher. All right. There's no sense of this one hanging over too much. So yeah, as I was saying, if we can't help our family as we get older, what's the point, right? Once I'm retired, I'm going to have a lot of free time, assuming this house is done by then. That may be assuming a lot, but we will see. But also, by the time I'm retired, those girls will be, gosh, my oldest granddaughter will be graduated or graduating from high school. And my youngest one will just be starting high school. They won't need daycare anymore. Oh, that's a sad thought. I will miss them. They provide quite a lot of joy around here. All right. Get down to the bottom of that roll, and that has some significant wrinkles in it. No, just going to have to stick it down. All right, let's do it. Okay. Close to the edge, not over the edge. Ooh. Okay. It's going to be nice to be able to wipe right next to the sink for sure. This one big long piece went down better than the rest, I think. I wonder if it's just because of a nice long piece. Perhaps. Well, that's not a straight cut, but no big surprise there. Hopefully this sticks well. If I get up tomorrow morning and all this contact paper is curled up and didn't stick, believe you me, I'll be grabbing my phone and recording that. Okay. Most important part of the whole kitchen. The coffee maker. Matter of fact, it's probably about time for a pot of coffee. Oh, it does feel nice. It does feel nice and smooth. First DIY project, temporary on temporary, but it's only temporary. Alrighty, saw what it looked like before, and here is the after. Let's see how glossy that is, how nice and smooth. Just final. Things will wipe up really nice. From the far view, it doesn't look like I have an actual countertop, of course, but it does look like I have something that I can clean off, make workable as I do kitchen kinds of things. Or when grandkids spill stuff. Alrighty, so for the important question, if this is the countertop I end up getting, the white gray marbled look, gonna match? Is that the kind of countertop I should get? Should I go with a solid color instead? That for the counter. My cabinets look like that against a shiplap wall. And sheetrock. What do y'all think? There we go. Now everything's back in its proper place. Doesn't make a huge difference from here, but it sure will working in there. Did you get bored? That was boring for you, huh, babe? Oh, but you're so sweet. You helped anyways. Yes, you did. Can I ask you a question? Can you sit? Well, that's a good boy to sit. Can you give me paw? Very good, paw. Are you just the biggest good boy ever? Yes, he is. 50 pounds of goodness, no less, at 8 months old. So did you know that dogs can't eat acorns? No, you cannot eat acorns, sir, or they will throw up 5 times in a day. To be in all seriousness, they're really dangerous for small dogs. A hippo like him, not so much. As a matter of fact, I just spoke with his vet yesterday about this. Not great for him, and does cause him to get sick, but little dogs, you have to really watch out with acorns. Oh, I see his friend next door. He has a dog friend next door. So that's it for today. Just a quick little project, something cheapy that I could do. I think that roll of contact paper was a little less than 200 inches long, cost about 25 bucks on Amazon. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I don't do affiliate links and things like that. But something that I could do, something that I did do, makes a little bit of a difference. Now, next up, I'm going to start filling the sheetrock holes in the kitchen, particularly on the ceiling. But I don't think I'm going to paint up there. I think I'm going to do something else. Something that doesn't involve taping and floating or painting. I'm not looking forward to painting a ceiling. Not looking forward to taping and floating it either. But particularly not painting a ceiling. Not with my back. I will see y'all soon. Try not to make it so long in between videos. And if you would, boop that like button for me. Hit subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see y'all next time.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground.